Welcome back, guys. Max here. Now today at work, one of my coworkers, shout out to Marvin, the guys and the girls there are really helping me out with some tutorial ideas. Really simple question. Inside of Photoshop CC 2015, how would you cut out an image from its background? I know this is a pretty straightforward task and most more experienced Photoshop users can answer this really quickly, but nonetheless, some people are still learning, and that's what I'm here for. So, today we're going to solve this problem. So, let's get started. There's a whole bunch of different ways to get rid of backgrounds and images. I'm going to show you a real quick and easy way called the Polygon Lasso tool. It's a really cool tool to use to just direct select or just select things and delete them from your image. So, right off the bat, your Polygon Lasso tool is right here. So just click on it, and if you don't see what it looks like right now, you can click and hold, and there's a different type of lasso tools. So first we have the lasso tool, which is basically you can draw a selection just like this. Press delete, delete the selection. Now if you're really precise, you can draw right around the phone and right around the finger and do that way, but it's not exactly precise. So we're going to delete this. And next up is the Polygon Lasso tool. So what we'll do is we'll zoom in, and basically is you can kind of click and point, click and point. So you click, drag a line out, click, 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 click. And you kind of get the picture. I'm clicking around the iPhone as we go. Now do something like that, double click to finish the thing off, or finish the selection off, click delete, and as you can see, we could go around the entire image like this and delete pixels from the iPhone selection. Now, when you're clicking along and you're doing a great job, and I'm not being as precise as I should be, normally I'd be all the way zoomed in, you know, getting pixel perfect accuracy, but I don't want to waste a lot of time for you guys because I think you get the gist. Now when you're clicking along and you've got a great selection, you're like, oh, this is great. But I want to just, go ahead and finish this off, keep clicking, and you do something like this. You're like, whoa, where'd my selection go? I just clicked. What happened? Oh no, it's gone. So, quick tip. Basically, this little button says, I only want to make one selection. When I'm done with it, I'll just click away and start a new one. What you want to do is click this button. Basically means I want to make multiple selections. So you can keep clicking, adding to the selection. You're like, oh, that's awesome. So we got the top of the iPhone, got the side of the iPhone. Alright, but what happens if you click into the iPhone? You're like, oh, I don't want to select, I don't want to, delete that part of the iPhone. That's not what we want. You click this button right here. It basically says I want to remove from my selection. See the minus beside the little icon on the mouse? Remove from my selection. That's awesome. And this one is like, okay, this selection sucks. I'm gonna select just a part inside of it. Just this, the kind of leftovers. It's like a mask of sorts. So, you could use your Polygon Lasso tool and go all the way around this hand and get rid of the background. That part's gone, whatever. You could get rid of the background that way. I'm not going to finish it because I think you know where I'm going with this. But, next tool to try to do something like this. What you want to do is hover over this, do the magnetic lasso tool. So when there's really high contrasty pixels where you can kind of just see the difference in color, like this is black, this is a dark color, this is white. It's very obvious. The computer or Photoshop can tell you that, hey, that's an edge, and you just kind of draw with the magnetic lasso tool, and it will just kind of like whip itself on there. Now if I zoom in a little bit, like, oh, let me just redo that for you guys because I zoomed in and it went all crazy. With the magnetic lasso tool, as you see, I'm kind of drawing along the edge here. It is automatically getting a nice pretty nice fine edge. Now obviously once you've done this, you're going to want to go in and refine this some. Let me see here. Okay, that part's done. Double click to finish it, and it's pretty accurate. It's not that bad. And as always, you can use these buttons up here to add to your selection. All right, that's pretty good. Get a little more right here. And then you could always jump back to your Polygon Lasso, use your subtract tool, and fix some of the messy parts. Just like that. Delete, zoom out, looks pretty good. It's cut out pretty well. Do the same thing on the other side and you're good to go. Now, another way to do this is the magic wand tool. So this is a tool right under the Polygon Lasso tool. There's two tools inside of this, the quick selection tool and the magic wand tool. We're going to work with the magic wand tool. So basically, it is a color selector. I want to make a selection of all the colors that I select. So if I click this really dark color with a tolerance of 1, I'll explain what tolerances mean in just a second. Click. Now, this basically means with a tolerance of 1, I want to select pixels that are very similar to the pixel I just selected. So tolerance of 1 means pretty much just the color that I selected. So white, everything that is white. So if we increased our tolerance to, I don't know, 10, it's like I want to select colors that are really dark and similar dark colors. See, there's more of a selection. And you can keep clicking to add more of a selection, more of a selection. Oh, it's set to 1 up here, so it's going to choose one every time. We need to change that. Do more than one selection at a time and keep adding to the selection. Before you know it, if we click around enough, it will have selected all the colors we're looking for. Hopefully not deleting stuff in the iPhone. But I think you can see that there is iPhone pixels being deleted. So we pick this orange color right here. It's kind of like skin tone, and it's starting to like really mess with our vibe here. So it's not as efficient as you'd want it to be, because it deleted a lot of colors inside. But let's say you selected everything with this. You could always jump back to your Polygon Lasso tool, use the subtract button, and actually, subtract out the selection inside the iPhone, the hand, and stuff like that. And you could quickly fix your problems for deleting this background. And, something like that. Now, with the magic wand tool, you could always increase your tolerance to like, I don't know, 30. So select a lot of colors very similar to what I just selected. And looks like it's working pretty nicely. I don't want to select too much, so Command deselect. Let's do the tolerance of 50, see how that works. All the dark colors, a lot of the light colors. Okay, we've got the whole background selected now. And let's do deselect and do the tolerance down to 10. Deselect this, deselect that. Oh, Command Z. Use our Polygon Lasso. And by now, you should have pretty much learned how to get rid of a background. I'm just kind of fooling around now. If you're still here hanging out listening to me talk, thank you. It's really kind of you. I really appreciate it. I guess we can just talk and get to know each other by now. I mean, in reality, I'm really just talking to a mic, but I like to think you're there somewhere, in the future, listening. If you are listening to this, leave a comment. Prove to me that my annoyance of tutorials talking to myself is not a problem. So I use the deselection tool to deselect the pixels that I selected with the magic wand tool. Going through here really quickly, actually, while I'm talking. I'm not really necessarily paying attention to what I'm doing, but I am deselecting pixels around the fingers right now. I will add a selection to the little bit of pixels at the top over there, just to prove that I can get rid of this fairly quickly. Now, when you're doing like a model's hair or somebody's headshot, obviously this can be pretty tedious because you're going, people get really detailed with a marquee and cutting out pictures. Let's add a selection right here to take care of that. and boom, we click delete, and this looks pretty good. Pretty accurate. Then what you could do is take your eraser tool, and I usually go in by hand with my eraser tool right here, and erase the edges to make it very fine and perfect, and do that throughout the whole thing, and you have a cutout image of something. Pretty easy to do. Like I said before, this is more for a novice Photoshop person. Not saying that you're a novice, it's okay, but this is a pretty basic tool, but it's good to know, it's good to learn. And over here I have another composition with a solid color. It is a phone on a red background. We will use the magic wand tool with a tolerance of 10 to select this background. But if we look really close, the background's not the same color. It's a dark red and a light red, or pretty much the same thing, but with tolerance, it's like, oh, I only want to select this many pixels. You can really play around with tolerance to see, let's see what 20 does. Still only selecting that. Like, how close of a color does it have to be before it decides to select it? So it's pretty cool to experiment and figure that out, just to know off the top of your head. Ooh, 40 does it. All the red has been selected. Let's see, 35. Nope. 37. All the colors. I just want to try 36 for fun. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you found this tutorial helpful and or useful. Like always, please like and subscribe. It really, really helps me out, and feel free to leave a comment. I really like to interact with you guys, to get your thoughts, get your opinions. Give me an idea of what to do next. If you're having a problem, let me know, and I'll try to respond. It really, really does make my day hearing from you guys. And if you're interested, on the top left, we have the DJI Osmo review. It's a really cool 3-axis gimbal stabilizing camera that I have and I did a cool review on, trying to get into the film tech reviews, specifically in film tech only. After that, on the top right, we have the Exposure X plugin for Photoshop, where I kind of dive in, give a quick little overview to introduce you to the software. Really cool photo editing software for Photoshop. Think Instagram on steroids. On the bottom left, we have a Lightroom overview. So if you've never used Lightroom and you're really interested to get into the photo editing scene, basically, it's a quick and easy way to edit photos fast. So if you have 100 photos from a shoot, edit them down, ready to go. And on the bottom right is one of my latest videos I'm really excited about. It's my take on using stock music for film. So if you're interested, click one of the videos, it'll take you right to it, and give it a watch. Other than that, like I said before, please subscribe. This is my call to action, and I'll catch you guys next time. As always, thank you. Peace.